Jannik Sinner rehires Umberto Ferrara, despite doping controversy. In a surprising turn of events, Jannik Sinner, the young Italian tennis star, has decided to bring back Umberto Ferrara, the fitness coach whose actions were central to Sinner's recent doping controversy. This move has reignited debates around accountability and trust in the world of professional sports. On Wednesday, Sinner's management team released a statement confirming the reappointment. Jannik Sinner has reacquainted Umberto Ferrara as his fitness coach with immediate effect. This decision was made in consultation with Jannik's management team as part of the ongoing preparations for upcoming tournaments, including the Cincinnati Open and US Open. The statement further emphasized Ferrara's significant role in Sinner's development and the importance of maintaining continuity and high performance. Umberto has played an important role in Jannik's development to date, and his return reflects a renewed focus on continuity and performance at the highest level, it read. The controversy surrounding Ferrara dates back to February 2024, where he purchased Trophedermin, an over-the-counter treatment containing Trophedermin treatment specializing in clostebol din Bologna. A month later, Sinner tested positive for clostebol twice. However, Sinner swiftly appealed the provisional suspensions, and an independent tribunal convened by the International Tennis Integrity Agency, ITIA, ruled in August 2023 that he bore no fault or negligence in the matter. Sinner's explanation was consistent throughout. His physiotherapist, Giacomo Naldi, had used the spray on a cut on Sinner's hand before massaging and treating his feet, inadvertently contaminating him with clostebol. The ITIA accepted this explanation, concluding that Sinner had not intentionally doped. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite the favorable ruling, Sinner parted ways with Ferrara and Naldi just days after the decision, citing a lack of confidence in continuing their collaboration. "I'm not feeling that confident to continue with them," Sinner stated during a pre-tournament press conference at the 2023 US Open. However, the saga didn't end there. The World Anti-Doping Agency, WADA, appealed the ITIA's ruling, leading to a 3-month ban for Sinner. Before the appeal was heard, WADA reached a case resolution agreement with Sinner, with special counsel Ross Wenzel describing the situation as the million miles from intentional doping. In April 2024, Ferrara gave an interview to Gazzetta dello Sport, claiming he had warned his colleagues about the risks associated with the spray. "I very clearly communicated to Naldi both the nature of the product and the fact that it must not come into contact with Jannik for any reason," Ferrara stated. Naldi did not respond to a request for comment from The Athletic. Since then, Sinner has made significant changes to his team. He dismissed fitness coach Marco Panici and physiotherapist Ulysses Barrio, both former members of Novak Djokovic's camp, just before this year's Wimbledon, which he went on to win. Sinner has claimed 3 out of the 4 Grand Slams in the year since parting ways with Ferrara and Naldi. And this is the part most people miss. While Sinner's decision to rehire Ferrara might seem like a step backward, it also highlights the complex dynamics of trust and performance in professional sports. Does this move signal a new chapter of transparency and cooperation? Or is it a risky gamble? What do you think? Should Sinner have brought Ferrara back? Or is this a step too far? Jannik Sinner rehires fitness coach amid comeback success. In a surprising turn of events, Jannik Sinner has decided to bring back his former fitness coach, Umberto Ferrara, after having previously parted ways with him during a challenging period marked by a doping suspension. This decision has sparked interest and debate among tennis fans and analysts alike. Earlier this year, Sinner faced a 3-month suspension after testing positive for clostebol, a substance classified as an anabolic steroid, in March of the previous year. Initially, he managed to avoid a ban when the International Tennis Integrity Agency ITIA determined that he was not responsible for the positive tests. They concluded that the contamination occurred due to a physio using an over-the-counter spray on their own skin to treat a minor injury, which was not related to Sinner himself. However, the situation took a different turn when the World Anti-Doping Agency, WADA, appealed the ITIA's decision to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CAS. This led Sinner to accept a suspension that lasted from February 9th to May 4th, a ban that came just weeks after he celebrated his 3rd Grand Slam title at the Australian Open. Remarkably, this suspension concluded just in time for him to participate in the French Open. Following the announcement of his suspension, both Ferrara and physio Giacomo Naldi were released from Sinner's coaching team. Yet, in a recent statement from Sinner's management, it was revealed that Ferrara would be reinstated immediately. The management expressed that Umberto has played an important role in Jannik's development to date, and his return reflects a renewed focus on continuity and performance at the highest level. This decision for rehire Ferrara aligns with Sinner's management team as they prepare for upcoming tournaments, indicating a strategic move to stabilize his training environment. Notably, this comes after Sinner had also let go of fitness coach Marco Panici and physiotherapist Ulises Badio prior to Wimbledon. Since returning from his suspension, Sinner has shown remarkable resilience, reaching the finals of both the French Open and Wimbledon. He faced a thrilling defeat against Carlos Alcaraz at Roland Garros, but later avenged that loss by defeating Alcaraz at Wimbledon, thereby securing his 4th Grand Slam title. As the tennis season progresses, Sinner, along with other prominent players like Alcaraz, Novak Djokovic, and Jack Draper, has opted out of the upcoming Canadian Open. This decision stems from his need to recover from an elbow injury sustained during Wimbledon, as he gears up for the final Grand Slam of the year, the U.S. Open. Sinner, who is the defending champion at Flushing Meadows, has the potential to achieve the remarkable feat of reaching the finals of all 4 Grand Slam tournaments within a single calendar year if he performs well at the U.S. Open. This raises an intriguing question. Can he maintain his momentum and overcome the challenges ahead? What are your thoughts on Sinner's coaching changes and his chances at the U.S. Open? Share your opinions in the comments. Jannik Sinner's controversial comeback, doping scandal, and coach reappointment. In a controversial reversal, Wimbledon champion Jannik Sinner has rehired the fitness coach linked to his doping suspension, a move sparking intense debate about accountability in elite sports. But here's where it gets complicated. Umberto Ferrara returns as Sinner's fitness coach despite providing the spray that caused the tennis star's inadvertent doping violation last year. The world's top-ranked player confirmed Wednesday that Ferrara rejoins his team immediately, just weeks before the U.S. Open. This marks a stark turnaround after Sinner publicly cut ties with both Ferrara and physiotherapist Giacomo Naldi following the close-to-ball scandal. The Italian star emphasized the decision came in alignment with my management team to ensure peak performance continuity through the upcoming Cincinnati Open and U.S. Open tournaments. Recall the timeline. Sinner served a 3-month ban this February after settling with anti-doping authorities. An independent tribunal cleared him of wrongdoing, accepting his explanation that the muscle-building substance entered his system through Naldi's massage treatments. The controversial detail? Naldi had used an over-the-counter spray supplied by Ferrara to treat his own hand cut before treating Sinner. This reappointment raises uncomfortable questions. Ferrara previously shifted blame onto Naldi for the incident, yet now returns to the world number one's inner circle. Meanwhile, Naldi remains out, despite being the direct applicator. During last year's U.S. Open, Sinner confessed the scandal crushed his confidence. I was struggling, waiting for results. I just need clean air. The timing adds another layer. Ferrara spent this year working with Sinner's compatriot Matteo Berrettini, while Sinner himself had replaced his entire training staff just before his Wimbledon triumph. And here's the part most people miss. WADA initially appealed Sinner's clearance, creating ongoing tension between official rulings and public perception. So let's debate. Does Sinner's reinstatement of Ferrara demonstrate wise continuity or problematic judgment? When performance matters most, where should athletes draw the line between loyalty and accountability? Share your take below.